My name is Graeme Benjamin. I went to the University of King's College from 2011 to 2015 in the Bachelor of Journalism Honours program, and I currently work as a reporter with Globe News Morning. I've always wanted to be in sports journalism. That was my start. That was what I always kind of wanted to do. So I started the program in my first year at Dalhousie. I did the elective that you could do as part of the program. So I did the journalism elective, just fell in love with the program, and then in second years, that's when you apply to get into the journalism program. Applied, got in, and then the next 3 years was kind of doing journalism electives, as well as some writing electives at Dalhousie. So you kind of got all of it combined together. You learn in your first year of university kind of what you want to do, and that's when I learned that the storytelling and just meeting the professors at King's in that first year was just, it made me want to tell more stories and find different ways to tell stories, not just on an online platform, but through video and through radio. So I think just learning that at an early part of university really got me foot in the door at King's and got me in journalism today. I came in with like this sports knowledge. I wanted to be a sports reporter, and it's such a small element of the program that sports reporting is what you do a little bit of, but they get you to be doing news on politics, news in the courts, a lot of different types of reporting, a lot of stuff that I currently do today. So feature writing as well, that's such a big element too. So it really crafts your abilities throughout university, and it's skills that I still find myself using on a day-to-day basis at Global. You come in with this mindset of what you want to do, and then they open your eyes to a lot more possibilities and a lot more stories that are out there. And I think for me, I'm from Lewis Lake, Nova Scotia, so I'm from here. I wanted to work here. I've always wanted to work here. So they kind of teach you the ways that you can find success when working in the industry here, and that was through news, and that was through the internship that's available, the internship opportunities, and then it kind of takes off from there. So you don't just learn one kind of storytelling, one kind of writing. So I worked for the Dalhousie Gazette. I was the sports editor for the Dal Gazette in 2014-15. I also did play-by-play for Dalhousie Sports, volleyball, basketball, hockey, soccer, a lot of different things at Dal, as well, some at King's too. And also just working with the university and doing different things there. So living in residence at Dalhousie, I worked as an RA through that university while doing the program at King's, and that's just such a unique element of King's and this journalism program, is being able to kind of work between both and do the electives at Dalhousie while also completing the journalism program at King's, and having your friends at both universities, which was a really nice added touch as well. So with the position I do with the morning show, a lot of it is you're setting up all your own shots, and you have your own called the Degero, which feeds the video back into the station, and that's just something that I never really experienced before. So you're setting up all your own live shots, and I think a misconception of the industry is that we always have a camera operator with us, but I'm my own camera operator at this point, and you're operating a piece of machinery that you definitely didn't think that you'd be operating. So yeah, and just being able to produce the show as well, that's a responsibility too, and you're taking pretty much a whole 6 o'clock newscast and creating a 3-hour newscast every morning to do that. And that's a lot of the writing skills that I learned, is stuff that I use every day from King's to be creating those newscasts in the morning. What made me fall in love with journalism is just being able to tell stories in so many different ways, and just being able to meet so many different people. I think with my job that I have now, I wouldn't be meeting half the people or having half the conversations I'd be having in any other job. So it teaches you to, ask that question of the stranger on the street and approach people and find out their stories, because we just know that everybody kind of has their own story, and it allows you to have the platform to tell it to other people.